Ashley, this is Patty Robertson with Tidewater Homes. Today is June 4th, and I'm out at 2532 to do your move-out inspection for your prior tenants. Couple things, I'll note some things just on this video that I notice. Some are tenant responsibility, some are not. Couple things on the outside. You've just got a few issues here with some rotting wood. Couple different spots. You know, nothing terribly major. Rotting wood down here. And then the key that was provided does work in the handle, but not the deadbolt. So I'm guessing the tenant changed the lock. And as you'll see, they still have a lot of stuff here. Both of the trash cans are broken, but that's not a big deal. The city will replace those. Stuff here on the porch left. Looks like they've not issued a change of address. They've been smoking, but at least they're doing it outside. Nothing major. The door's working. It's just really dirty, but it works. It looks like it's missing that. It's missing the little arm. The one thing that I'll tell you is that when I stood here fiddling with the door, is that the smell of urine I could smell from outside the door. And there's evidence of a cat. Not sure if you knew there was a cat in here, but there's the cat feeder and there's cat litter outside. The walls are in good shape. I try to point out the good and the bad, and there's no power, so I'm sorry that it's a little bit dark, but they left stuff and they obviously did not clean. So this is the living room. The blinds appear to be in good shape and working in here. The smoke detector is missing. But the urine smell is pretty strong. I'm thinking that I don't see carpet, so it must be in the floors. Ceiling fan, I can't test anything because I have no power on. You see they didn't clean. This, I think this little piece they left, and it's not a big deal. We can leave it. It looks like a decent TV stand. If the next tenant doesn't want it, they can throw it out. The front bedrooms are actually the best, and I don't smell the cat smell over here. But look at the ceiling fan. And there's dust all over the ceiling too. It's just dirty, really dirty. Looks like your screens are in good shape. I don't know if you can see the dirt on the windows, but they're covered with grime. But the floors are in good shape in here. You know, the big stuff. This room, I don't even think you need to paint this room. Well, I mean, this room, I think I saw some spare paint back in the back. If we can find the spare paint, there's spots all over the walls where there's some white, but it's really not bad, this room. You've got a little, it looks like maybe some molding missing. I don't know if you can see that. Right here. Maybe a piece of molding got torn off. And then these doors, I don't know, it looks like maybe they used to be a different color and the tenant tried to paint them white and they look awful, atrocious. It looks like they have primer on them and nobody went back and painted. So those definitely need to be painted. Tiny drywall over there, no big deal. Couple things left in the closet. I know it's dark, you can't see that. There's a door handle in there. It looks like they changed it. Somebody changed the lock at one point. There's an old handle in there, no biggie. Bathroom, doesn't appear that there's anything broken in the bathroom, but it's just dirty. They just didn't clean it. So your plunger's there, all your important stuff is there. As you can see, they just didn't clean. Something was stuck there and they just didn't take it off. This door looks better. It's just, it needs to be, I'm sure we can get that clean without having to repaint it, I would hope. But we're going to have to, well, I don't know, the back of the door looks pretty bad. We're going to have to repaint the other doors anyways. So we may as well paint this one too. Because this bedroom door looks the same. It's just, it looks like maybe it used to be red at one point. But this bedroom, showing you the good stuff first, this bedroom is good. Nothing major on the walls, just a little, you know, there's a couple spots where there's some holes. Something was rubbing there. I don't know what it is, but it's a really dark spot on the wall, if you can see that. Hopefully there's some touch-up paint. Oh, you know what? It looks like they were burning something. You can see the smoke, that's smoke. So on the wall, you can see the two dark spots, one on the bottom and then one on the top of the ceiling. It's like some kind of soot. Maybe they were burning candles or something in here. Or smoking. There's evidence that there were smokers. Peeling paint on the wall here. I'm hoping that one of those paint cans that's in the back has these colors in it. But here, this is just evidence of dirt. Again, it's not huge, but they were supposed to take care of that when they left. So that was something that you could build them for. Next room is the kitchen. Let me open up the blinds, see if I can get a little bit more light in here. And as you can see, they did not leave the kitchen in great shape. Nothing is broken that I can see. The cabinets are not broke. Well, there's one broken door right there, drawer. You can see it looks like just the little slider needs to be fixed. Those break easily. But overall, everything's standing. That pantry door is off its track. That's not a big deal. We've got an issue with the wall over here that's going to need to be painted. It's absolutely filthy. Here's another animal dish. Looks like maybe where they kept the litter box, and that's probably pee. You know, it's just filthy. The refrigerator's dirty. Dirty inside and out. You can see the level of dirt there. I'm going to actually prop it open because otherwise it's going to smell terrible in here. There's no power on. Again, just dirt. These all need to be painted. It's filthy. All these walls. The stove, I haven't opened it up, but I'm sure it's filthy. Yeah, it is. It's filthy up top too. Countertops, food all over them. And again, I can't test any of the appliances or anything because there's no power on. Going to the back. Got a chip in the laminate here. Not a big deal. I'm sure we can get another piece of laminate to put there. Back here, the cat smell is really bad. I'm guessing the roommate that had the cat lived here. There's more stuff. We're missing a threshold here. Go into this room. This is the room that I mentioned has the bare 2x4s. That's just kind of weird. If we just paint that, it won't be so noticeable. It just, nobody ever finished that project. No biggie. This room, it looks like, was not ever finished being painted either. It looks like maybe it was primed. Couple missing outlet switches. Not a huge deal. Floors, I think these floors will come clean. There's a lot of, it looks like paint and stuff on them, but they look salvageable. These electric covers just need to be, that one's really sunken in. Not sure what's going on with that, but nothing major here. Let me show you that. Let me finish here first. They left you some clothes. That electric panel seems to me that should be closed in. Not closed in, but that drywall should be finished. That's the exterior wall right there. Hot water heater really should be in a drip pan. If it leaks, it's going to destroy all your hardwood floors in here. We do have some rips in the vinyl there. And then this bathroom, I can't get any more light in here, but you're not going to be happy with this. The toilet is absolutely disgusting, but worse than that, the floor is all ripped. Just the whole vinyl is just, there's 2 layers, and then the vinyl is just completely ripped. It's only halfway there, and it's absolutely, I think this looks like it maybe used to be white, maybe it was gray, but it is filthy. these walls, I think you know they were just never finished. They were, looks like you drywalled in, never finished. Looks like they never changed this air conditioning vent. It's covered with soot. Backyard, I mentioned that they had a lot of stuff in the backyard. They still do. Not as much. We got a lot of water pooling near the house here. Nothing to do with the tenant, but that's never good for a house. Not something you probably want to worry about right now. We got some, I don't know if those shingles are asbestos or not, but we have some broken shingles on the garage that will be an issue if we Section 8 it. We'd have to have those replaced. If they're not asbestos, we can probably find some replacement shingles. We can probably take some off the back of the garage and just replace it there and without too much trouble. Looks like they broke up furniture here in the backyard. And then I think I mentioned this to you on the phone. They use the fire pit for a trash can. Garage window is popping out, falling out. Maybe it's just not closed. It looks like maybe, let me see if I can fix that. I'll fix that from the inside before I leave. And then inside, it's filled with stuff. So it looks like they just threw all their crap in here. See if I can open this door. Have to figure out how to open the door, but there's just all kinds of stuff. There's cushions, there's a couch, there's gas cans, there's paint cans, rugs, boxes, pictures, about 10,000 grocery bags, just stuff we have to get rid of. Or seal the garage off. That's another option. We could just leave everything in there and lock it off and not give the tenant access to it. Back of the house, we'll need a power wash. And I don't know if you can see, on top of the awning there, the paint is all coming off. It looks like there's rotten wood up there. That would need to be fixed. It's like your neighbor's shed coming into your backyard. Let's show you the side of the house. The only thing I see over here is just, again, that, you know, your wood, your trim work up the soffit. I can see that the paint is pulled away because the wood is rotting there. We usually just get rid of the wood. We just wrap it in vinyl, and then you never have to worry about that again. It's not that expensive, and then you have maintenance. You're maintenance free for your trim. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Call me with questions, 757-472-2547. Thanks so much. Bye.